Hey guys, what's going on? Niven's here. Time for your weekly rock wind up, the Memorial Day edition. Well, it seems that Flavor Flav in a bit of hot water this week as he was stopped heading to the airport for speeding. Then he had open container. He was also under the influence. Had less than an ounce of marijuana on him. On top of that, driving with a suspended license and registration. 6 charges, all misdemeanors. He posted bail. Of course, Flav did not get a charge but from the fashion police. Huh? Bazinga! No? Okay. It's Flavor Flav, baby. Well, it seems former Pantera frontman Phil Anselmo going to be busy again with the Housecore Horrorfest. It'll be the 3rd annual one of these, taking place in San Antonio. In November, it'll have bands as well as horror flicks and much, much more. So if you're a fan of this, be on the lookout for the dates. Again, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's the 13th to the 15th of November. Well, after 33 years and over 6,000 episodes and 2 major television stations, The Late Show with David Letterman is no mas. Of course, he's had everyone on from Tom Waits to Eddie Vedder, who did a really stirring rendition of Better Man. Closed out with the Foo Fighters, complete in tuxedo outfits, with Dave's favorite song from the Foo, which is Everlong. And in the process of playing that jam, they went through 33 years of Letterman. And it was a pretty big sight to see, man. Jimmy Kimmel got pretty choked up talking about Letterman and how really it was because of that show that caught him his lucky break to do a late night show. So thanks for the memories, Dave, or as the hashtag has been floating around the internets, thanks, Dave. Well, it's kind of a short news week. Faith No More dropped the new album that we've all been waiting for after like 17, 18 years, Soul Invictus, to mixed reviews on Tuesday, as well as the Quiet Riot documentary is now out on DVD. Now You're Here, There's No Way Back. So let's go ahead and just look ahead into what's coming down the pike. Woodstock Sessions, pretty excited. The Bad Brains going to be doing a in-studio recording on Saturday the 30th of next week, which of course is at Rockfest. That'll take place up in Woodstock, New York. They're going to be recording and overdubbing 2 new hardcore Bad Brains songs, followed by a jam with emerging Jamaican superstar vocalist Jesse Royal, which is pretty cool. Anthrax, who of course will be joining us next week at Rockfest, working on 17 songs for the follow-up to Worship Music, be out later on this year or first part of 2016. Clutch looking to drop their new album in September, Psychic Warfare. Looking forward to that. Mudvayne members, as I told you about before, they formed that new band, Audiotopsy. You got Greg Tribbett on guitars and Matt McDonough, also from Mudvayne, on the drums. They just signed with Napalm Records, so they're looking to drop their debut album in the fall. George Lynch's Shadow Train 2 CD set, as well as Shadow Nation documentary, See the Light of Day. That'll take place, that'll be out on July 17th. That is a day before my birthday, if you're keeping track at home. And Five Finger Death Punch, of course, announcing this week they've got their new album to drop in August. Got Your Six. They're calling it a more faster and mid-tempo song album from those guys. It'll be out on the 28th. I am Niven. Thank you very much for tuning into your weekly rock wind-up. See you all next weekend at Rockfest. This weekend, of course, is Memorial Day, so be safe, be smart, and remember why we have the day off on Monday. Not just so you can get a 3-day weekend and party at the lake, but, of course, all those men and women that sacrifice themselves for our armed forces. Thank you very much. Peace to every one of you. Have a great weekend.